Everyone's pointing cameras at us looking for us to do something, and we're just going to stare.
We're just going to smile. How about that?
Defiance is a great show. Obviously, it's garnered a lot of attention for critical acclaim, and I'm a huge fan of it as well. And your characters are done extremely well. It's very successful in that regard. But do you guys consider yourselves successful?
As actors or as people? As people. I mean, I consider myself a success as a person. I place my values differently. I mean, yes, I'm an actor, and I love my job and I love working. But what I value in life and how I judge success is the people in my life, and the interactions that I have. So that's where I judge my success. Because as an actor, you're working or you're not working, and if you put your value of yourself on whether you're working or not as an actor, you're doomed.
Yes, most definitely.
So,
I view myself as successful only because I find that success is just happiness.
Right.
And as long as you're happy, no matter what it is that you're doing, whether you're on a critically acclaimed series or not, that could be considered successful. So yeah, I'm very happy, so I guess I'm successful.
that was a deep question.
Deep question.
I just want to know what initially attracted you to your respective characters when you were reviewing the roles for consideration.
When I first read the script of Defiance, what really appealed to me was the very strong, complex female characters in the show. You don't have your mother, wife, victim typical roles. Every female in the show is a dynamic character with a lot of complexity. And the older you get as an actress, I mean, I'm 41 and I've been in this business almost 30 years, and the older you get, the less dynamic roles are presented to you. You start getting more of the supporting mother, wife, victim role. And so for me, I was very excited to play a badass at my age and to continue that. That's what keeps you in the marketplace, viable in the marketplace. There's plenty of time to play the mother, wife, victim role. That's what I really loved about it.
I was actually drawn to the show by the scripts. Like the first time I read the pilot, I was just like, you know what, sci-fi aside, this is just a really good script. The characters are well thought out, good writing, and I just said, you know what, I've got to be a part of this because it seems like a ride, and it has been.
Yeah, it's really, the show is at its core, it's a character-driven drama that just happens to be wrapped in science fiction. But at its core, it's this really amazing character-driven drama.
Thank you so much.
So speaking of being a badass, science fiction, all that good stuff, I was curious. I know for yourself, you've been in movies like Saw, Rambo, stuff like that. Is science fiction kind of your favorite genre to be in, or do you have something else that you kind of prefer, like horror or adventure, action, or anything along those lines?
Wow, I started in this business. I wanted to do comedy. I did.
Really?
I did a lot of comedies, and I was like, my dream was to only do romantic comedies. That was all I wanted to do. I only wanted to do sitcoms and romantic comedies, and I did not think drama was my thing at all, or any of that. And it was because of Joss Whedon, actually, when he cast me in Buffy to play Vampire Girl #1, that all of it changed. And I realized what a gift it was to be in genre material, especially science fiction and fantasy, because as an actor it challenges you on a much deeper creative level. You have to make these extreme given circumstances real. You have to bring them to life, and you have to make them believable. And it really challenges you as an actor to step up your creativity and to bring it to life. And it's like riding a roller coaster. It's exciting and fun, and you don't know if you're going to survive. And I have days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't know if I can act this today. I don't know what I'm doing. It's overwhelming, but it's exciting. What I love about Defiance is it kind of wraps all those elements in, because we have some comedic moments, obviously, but I also get to do action. After my experience on Rambo, I realized I love doing action. I love running around with guns and running through. I like doing stunts. I love doing stunts. So I get to do more of that in season 2, which is really awesome.
Yeah. You were really good last week.
Thank you. On the show.
On the show, yeah.
On set, not.
Shoes.
So for me, creatively, it's a genre that appeals to me.
Definitely appeals to me. Prior to Defiance, I wouldn't say that I was completely submersed in the sci-fi world, but of course everyone watches Star Wars, But the one really cool thing about this genre is that I find, because the audience is so intelligent and so aware, it forces not only the writers or the directors to step up to the plate, but as Julie said, the actors have to put so much into the creative process, because if there's something that's not right, the audience will be all over it, which is something I kind of like, because it's forcing you to be that much better.
For each of your characters, what has the fan reaction been like?
I think, Amanda in season one was, in many ways, she was the voice of Defiance. She represented what Defiance, the town, stood for. And she was the vessel through which the audience could kind of enter into the town and believe in the values of the town. She's the only character in season 1 who doesn't have a dark side. Every other character has a darker side to what they show, and Amanda really truly is, she's the optimist, she's the she has idealist, really believes in what she believes in, and really believes that humans and aliens not only can exist, but they have to survive. Like, we have to get along because we're all stuck together, and we can if we work hard at it. And what surprised me was the fan response to my side braid on Twitter. Yes, everybody was freaking out over my side braid.
Did they love it? Of course,
it.
Right?
Yeah, they call it the braid of justice.
Nice.
And to be honest, I was a little nervous because I'm a 41-year-old woman running around with a side braid. I
thought it looked great.
But I didn't know how people were going to respond to it, so I was shocked that they liked my side braid. I love the side braid. I wear it every day.
Hopefully some more side braid action.
The braid of justice.
Yeah.
Everyone usually has that one person that kind of set them down on their path to where they are in life now. Who were they for you?
I'm not sure if I could attribute that to any one person. I feel like in any success story or in life, you meet so many different people, and every single person that you meet influences your development, whether for the good or for the bad. Teachers, peaceful people. I like peaceful people. I guess a lot of the people that I've met in my training, directors, that sort of thing, dance teachers. But yeah, I try to learn from everyone.
I think for me, I had a teacher. This is the strangest story. I had a teacher at a pre-college program before I went off to college. It was an acting program at a very highly acclaimed theater school, who told me that I will never make it as an actor because I have the worst voice in the entire world.
Oh no!
And I should just give up. And I was 16 years old at the time, and I still have that. Report card. And I think for me, the way I work is when faced with that kind of negativity, I go, I will make it. I'll show you. And so that teacher who was trying to discourage me from becoming an actor actually is what really pushed me to do it and to study and to work hard and to just be like, fuck you. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of, obviously, I've had a lot of positive people that believed in me, but it was in that moment where I was like, who are you to tell me? And I'm still beside myself over it. Like, what teacher has a right to tell any 16-year-old not to live their dream, not to pursue something they want to pursue? That's a bad teacher.
I hope they've seen your work since.
Yeah,
That would be really ironic.
I know, right?
Well, you know, I didn't say she'd never make it. I just said she wouldn't make it for a period of time. You know?
I would love to go back. That's the evil side of me. No, I don't
darker
want to do that.
side.
But no, it's funny. I've still held on to that piece of paper, and I still have it. And I know I know that that's really what kind of drove me early on. Was like, I'm going to show you.
You know, I actually had a teacher in the 3rd grade. I used to cause a little bit of trouble.
No.
You know, no. And what she used to do is, at the ending of the day, she used to give me some time to kind of just do my thing, as long as I just did what I had to do throughout the music classes that we had together. And, you know, that was really helpful because she'd give me the platform to tell my, you know, jokes or, you know, sing my song, whatever it was. And that was really motivating. She's actually still following my career now, so hopefully she's happy with what she's been seeing.
I would actually like to know how you feel as actors resetting your characters and going into these new, darker roles that are starting to develop.
Oh, you know what? It's such a joy to have that. I mean, you know, part of being a part of series television is you could possibly get bored playing the same character, you know, over a certain amount of time, and it kind of gets to be the same thing. But what's so great about our show is they can hit the reset button and change it up, and none of us are bored. You know, we're all playing something different this year, and it's just exciting, and it allows us to be creative and fills our artist's soul. I mean, Kevin Murphy loves actors, and he loves writing, and he loves writing for actors, and he loves challenging us, and so you feel that when he comes to you to talk to you about what's going to happen with your character, he laughs and he gets all giggly, and he's like, I can't believe, like, we're going to do this, and then this is going to happen, and it's a man that really truly loves actors and loves the whole process of it all, and so he doesn't want any of his actors to be bored, so he's going to push us into all different areas creatively.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.